Okay. Today's question is K radius subarray, and that actually means what? So, like subarray and all those questions, right, which can be solved by a sliding window. So, this K radius means you will have an element or a number K. That means this much number should be there. Okay. And then you have to find the radius of the subarrays. Okay. The only catch is there should be at least that much subarray length should be there, which is equals to k. If the subarray length is less than k, then you will put -1. So if you see this, and if we go down to this one for getting all the answers, like here, right? This one and this one, if you see, the k is 10,000, or I think 1 lakh. So your output is -1 because your num's length is only 1. Here your num's length is 10,000. But the case value is 0. So here the output is the particular value, because 1000 divided by 1 is equals to, sorry, lakh divided by 1 is equal to lakhs, right? So now let us go to the solution. What you will do, we will be covering Python in it. So how you will solve it? We will solve it by using a sliding window approach. So what we will do, we will first initialize some variables. Okay. What you will initialize? You will initialize the total length of the particular number. And then you will also initialize a variable called window size and window sum. Window sum will be 0, like how much window is there and like that. And also window size you will be initializing. So what does window size will do? The window size will actually tells you that this much needs to be needed to actually have some kind of solution. And I'll tell you how. So first you will have the n, that means the length. Then you will have a thing called window, okay, window size. And it should be 2 into k plus 1. That means if your k value is 3, then at least 7 elements needs to be there to have a proper, okay, to have a proper value. Now, if you go with answer, this will be an array. You will initiate everything with n. Okay. Now, what we will do is, if your n is less than window size, then what will happen is you will simply go down and say return whatever answer we had. That means if your n is here, then you can't do anything, because at the last, right, also you will come like it should in particular place, right here. If you see here, either 3 should be after this 8, it should be 3 elements, because when this 5 came into picture, it came as -1, because after 5 there were only 2 elements. That's why window size is important. Okay, this is the only change I think we did. For what? For the solution. Now, I think for prefix sum also this is absolutely the same. Only thing will change is now what we are doing. So right now we are actually doing it for sliding window problem, right? Sliding window. So what you will do, you will first go and iterate through all the ranges of n. And what you will do there, okay, what you will do there, what you will do is simple thing. You will actually go on adding. Okay, we have not rows of window sum. So let's just put W sum is equals to 0 right now. Okay, so everything is good here. Now what you will do is window sum or W sum. Okay, what you will do is you will simply add whatever is there in the current index. And what you will do now is, if your current value or current index, right, if you divide or difference, if you make a difference from it or subtract it from the window size, what will happen is, if this subtraction is greater than or equal to 0, that means what? That means you are going ahead. So you have to subtract something. So now what you will do is, hey window sum, we are going a little far. what we have to do is we have to subtract the element which was at the first index, or basically the index which we have to do. And then if your I is same thing, if your I is greater than or equal to window size -1, right? Now what you will do is you will put the result into that particular value, I minus k, right? Because obviously the first element will be I minus k only. If suppose you are index 4, and if you are index 4 and your in k value is 3, then where you will put something like that. So now if you put what you will put here, you will put window sum upon window size. So simple, the sum and the size. Size is what? Size is 7 right now. Okay. So now this happens, and then we go and say everything is done. Return us the result. Okay, so I might have mixed Java and Python. So yeah, I will remove this guy. Let's see. I hope this will be fine now. Okay, nums. Yeah. Some silly mistakes, which will not cost you anything, to be very honest. It is normal. Okay, don't worry about it. There's all gimmick around here that you will find some issues when you are giving interviews, but it's actually not going to happen because you have kept your solution in mind and you have done everything right. You just need to see what is the problem. The problems are very simple. You have to just keep everything in check. Oh man, this is very foolish. Okay. So yeah, if you see your answers are coming right, so now we will just go with our test case, right? What we will do is we'll tell this guy, no, we don't want this much. Suppose we have only 6 elements. So what will be the answer according to you? According to me, the answer should be -1, -1, -1, -1, because this particular condition will come into picture, right? So yeah, that's the thing. That's why we have this window size. So now if we have I, okay, which is gone ahead of window size. So if our I minus window size is greater than or equal to 0, when it will come? It will come when your particular, so you see, every time you are adding it here, right? So you have added till what point? You have added till this point, correct? You have added till this point. Now you have come here for, now your I, okay, your I value minus your window size. So this will not come anytime because your window size is 7 right now. So it will come somewhere down the line here, not anywhere else. So this will be a good thing to capture it. And when it will be getting captured is, I'll tell you. Okay, so I've taken this one. Actually, the whole point of window size, right, is that the whole particular window should be a radius of k. This is why this should be I minus k and I plus k. That's why we are removing or subtracting the window when it reaches that radius. And once we have the correct window size, we are calculating the sum. So here, suppose window size is 3. So the k value is 3. So window size will be 7. 7 minus 1 is equal to 6. So when I reaches 6, then only this will be calculated. So that's why you will get the answer. If you like it, please comment what was the problem, why you didn't like it. And we will be rectifying everything in the next video. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.